Anthony and Brent Beard. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
The Bucks took a massive leap in Coach Mike Budenholzer's first season in Milwaukee. Budenholzer said he joined the organization at the perfect time. The new facilities, the energetic fans, the great roster, ownership, front office, everything is set up to have great success. And he added, I feel fortunate to be the coach. Kevin?
The feeling, no doubt, mutual. Thanks, DA. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Lopez.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. JaVale McGee is out there with Davis, and it's Bradley in at the point. And for the Bucks, Matthews and Middleton, the 2 wings. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. And it's Bledsoe in at the 1 spot.
Well, the Bucks are in a good spot with a young superstar entering his prime.
And they like the fact that this core has more potential in it. It wasn't just a one-hit wonder as they committed to Lopez. They committed to Chris Middleton. And now they think that they can take the next step with Giannis's growth.
Giannis outside. Green with the block. And they get it back. Now James. Boy, he was something else against Boston. Back to Davis. Pocket 6. McGee inside. Lopez covering. Davis kicks to LeBron. And James throws it down.
Anthony Davis showing those young AD skills as a point guard.
Bledsoe outside. Pass to Giannis. There's the pass to Matthews. Excellent D that time there from McGee.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Bradley kicks to LeBron. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the night.
At the line for the Lakers, JaVale McGee. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
That's good from McGee. Brent, as the season goes on, and here we are about halfway through, are players' roles still evolving?
Not the starters at this point, Kevin. They're pretty much
They
set.
are what they are.
They are set in their ways, and they're set in the minutes that they're... What the coaches are trying to find are unique combinations that might have to be on the floor because circumstances from the other team are dictating so. So which are my lineups that I can have out there that defensively I'm going to shut down great guard play? Which of the lineups do I have to have out there in order for us to have enhanced shooting ability for a stretch of minutes? Which ones are going to speed my team up to put pressure on the opposition? I think that's where it is that coaches are trying to do a little bit of tweaking.
Bledsoe against Green. Bledsoe passes to Middleton. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. Middleton can't get it to go. Bledsoe against LeBron. Pass to Davis. Shoots over Matthews. They grab their own miss. McGee's shot is off.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
And here's Matthews. The 3 gets the three-pointer to fall.
And he is not shy about pulling the trigger from downtown. Matthews has the eye and the confidence from three-point range that you just love to see.
James against Middleton. James, no good.
That's That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
And Davis sends it back.
Love that D from Davis. Rises up and swats that shot away.
Bradley against Bledsoe. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And now the fast break. Matthews with the ball. Pass to Bledsoe. Lopez left side. He kicks it to Matthews. And another three for Milwaukee.
Great feed by the center. Lopez is a solid passer. Maybe one of the better passing fives in the league.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. Well, he coined the name himself last season. Brent, are you willing to call Brook Lopez Splash Mountain?
I am, but I think Brook Lopez was also looking for some kind of deal so that him and his brother could get free rides for the rest of their lives.
Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You look at the Bucks. They've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up.
And I think for Milwaukee, they've got their sights set pretty darn high right now. After what they've done this season, their goal is nothing short of a title.
A massive amount of confidence, tremendous swagger with this team, and they believe in themselves. That might be all it takes to get them where they want to go.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Still playing at an MVP level. LeBron James, the greatest player of his generation, and some would argue all time. We can't take for granted what we've been able to witness.
And James drills them both. And now in his mid-30s, LeBron showing no sign of slowing down.
His dedication to training and really maintaining his body, second to none. Alongside his prodigious athleticism, it seems that's made a huge difference. They've been beating him to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee.
Dwight Howard.
And here is Los Angeles now. He gets that one. And that's now 6 points for LeBron.
A good decision right there from Dwight. Excellent awareness on that particular play.
And Bledsoe, here we go. Great D that time from Howard. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Los Angeles. Pass to LeBron. Releases. But they'll get another chance. Goes up again. He takes it up and lays it in.
Yeah, not easy trying to keep Howard off the offensive boards. He excels at using his muscles and his size to get great positioning.
Here's Bledsoe. Goes back up. Antetokounmpo, no good.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Wow, that's something else there. A small guard like Bledsoe in there with the second chance hoop. That's physicality.
Here's LeBron. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Chris Middleton. And the bright lights of L.A. perhaps too much for some players. You know what, Greg? Not for LeBron James.
This guy thrives in the spotlight. The Lakers crafting a roster to satisfy his championship ambitions. Off the court, the City of Angels perfect for maximizing his business aspirations.
Free throw good, LeBron. Most every team now, Brent, looking to run when they can run. Who's the most lethal big man in transition? They can get baseline to baseline in a hurry and make a difference at the other end.
Don't think I've seen any player do the type of things at his size And with his, I just think there were eye-popping plays that people could not wrap their head around what it is he could do. Taking 2 steps from half court, lengthening out his right arm to finish at the rim, grabbing offensive rebounds from the block, not taking any steps and dunking it over the top and getting to the free throw line. Giannis running in transition as a big is a problem for the defense.
And all that on the offense, but on his defensive side, he's always doing the same kind of things defensively. Blocking shots, blocking out, whatever the case may be.
Yep, causing, just the simple fact of being a deterrent, Kevin, to people coming into the lane and using that length. Giannis Antetokounmpo is something special in that regard as a big.
Both ends of the floor, I totally agree.
2 shots.
Well, he's not a locked-in starter these days, but Brent, George Hill can be effective off the bench.
Comes in at the 1 or the 2 guard position, can guard the 1 through 3 positions, and because of George Hill and his massive amount of playoff experience, there's a lot of confidence in the coaching staff to get George out on the floor and that he's going to make the right play at the right time.
Well, George Hill, the veteran guard, doesn't produce at the volume he once did. Still, he brings a lot of value to a team.
Markieff Morris is checked in for the Lakers. And he sinks the second. And for Hill, Greg, he's a great veteran leader who brings value to a playoff-bound team.
Hill has a game that is effective even when he's not scoring. His leadership and defense will make him a welcome addition to any roster, even as his numbers fade.
Here's DiVincenzo. A miss that time would have put him up. The Lakers shooting a mere 25% from the floor in this first quarter. Hill against Huggins. Here's Morris. It's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo.
There's no excuse right there for not covering one of the guys on the Rondo around the rim where he can score.
DiVincenzo passes to Williams. This is the 15th season for the veteran Marvin Williams. First, their number 2 overall pick back in 2005.
And even though he has never been an all-star, Williams has always been a contributor to the team. Still can give you good rebounding and scoring in a variety of roles.
That one is off.
What you like about Williams is how he's changed his game over time. Now he's a fantastic stretch 4 in this league.
And the second free throw, good. There's a minute 40 left here in the opening quarter. Now here's Rondo, still looking for his first bucket in this one.
That's his first personal foul.
In positionless basketball, all the rage, and Kyle Kuzma really fits that mold. Is he a 3? Is he a 4? I don't know, but he gets buckets.
Free throw good, Kuzma. .132 left to play in the first. Howard kicks to Ruff. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Latrey. And it's Connaughton with the rebound. And very light-footed is Kuzma. Moves well for his size.
Kind of a tweener in terms of build, but he has the ability to light up that scoreboard, something every team can use.
Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Rondo against Hill. And the pass to Kuzma. And it's blocked. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers will take possession. Milwaukee making a switch. Korver's checked in. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Caruso's checked in. 44 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Kuzma. Korver with the defensive effort.
You're not going to see that defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Hill looking it over. This is it to Ilyasova. It's stolen by Moore. Rondo against Williams. And here's Rondo. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Kuzma. Trains it from 9 feet away.
Beautiful touch close in. Kuzma excels at taking advantage down low.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Los Angeles on top, leading by 4. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. You see a lot of players who pick up a controller and fire up NBA 2K, thank goodness, including the king himself, LeBron James.
I play 2K all the time. Seriously, when I'm playing the game, I'm putting certain lineups on the court that I see could actually help us in real life, which is very weird.
Always experimenting, always keeping his mind engaged, Greg, with basketball.
And that's who Bron is. He lives, breathes, and eats basketball.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going.
At the line,
Setting the floor for the Bucks.
Marvin Williams.
We've got Marvin Williams, Ilyasova out there with Kyle Korver. Then it's George Hill, and it's DiVincenzo into the 2-guard spot. That's good from Williams. The defensive rules were different when you played, Brent. For example, the elimination of the hand check.
Hand checking was huge because great defensive guards like a Derek Harper or a Mookie Blaylock could get their forearm on you and basically move you around rather than you trying to get where you want to go. And the other thing, Kevin, that they did was they didn't allow you to have the time in the free throw line. You have a 2.9 before in the legal defense. It used to be a game really of 2 stars on one side of the floor operating, and the rest of the guys sort of on the other side. All those things have changed with the way the league is going.
For the better.
Oh, I think so. Yeah, freedom of movement, fluidity of the athletes. It's definitely a better game in terms of the
Really good activity there in that pick and roll. Kuzma, a real strong sense for what he needs to do in those sets.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Chris Middleton was a first-time All-Star in 2019. We all know that Middleton is one of the league's best shooters, but he had to adjust his game to a new system under coach Mike Budenholzer. Middleton said, I guess that's what being an All-Star is, a team player and a complete player. Not playing for stats, playing for nothing else but to win. Kevin?
First-time All-Star and well-deserved. David, thank you. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Williams. The Lakers also with a sub. Davis has checked in for Caldwell Pope.
What's up?
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Hill passes to Ilyasova. Kicks it to Giannis. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
The muscle of Antetokounmpo is impressive. He's just destroying the defense right now.
Brent, for so long we've talked about the potential of what Giannis can do when he reaches his prime. 27-13 last year is a pretty good jumping off point.
Winning an MVP award for Giannis at 24 years of age, and knowing that most of the prime years for NBA players are starting to happen between 27 and 30, that's a scary thought, isn't it, Kevin? 4 or 5 years more of growth from Giannis Antetokounmpo and what he could do at that position. If that jump shot comes along, we may be seeing an all-time great develop throughout his career in the next decade.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Here's Rondo. Right side Davis. Wide open shot is on the money. And the Lakers lead by 6.
And just a great second quarter for them after such a difficult first. Bringing that field goal percentage up from below 30 and now with the lead.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
James checked in for Los Angeles. Green comes in for Rajon Rondo. Outside Korver. LeBron against Middleton. Pass to Bledsoe. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go with the 3. Rebound by JaVale McGee. McGee's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And that one's good. Caruso.
He's going to punish you, Kevin, if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Bounce pass from Bledsoe. Lopez outside. Back to Middleton. Outside Korver. Lopez dishes to Middleton. The 3, Bledsoe. The Lakers with the rebound. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
And in that one, the backups came to play. Gave the team an infusion of points that just put them over the top.
Well, I talked to the assistant coaching staff. What they were stoked about is that the bench guys came in and played well. So punch off the bench, a big factor in that win.
Caruso grabs the miss.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Green taking his time here. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Caruso, no good. Bucks trail by 9.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Bledsoe outside. Lopez outside. And again, the Bucks miss. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. They lead by the biggest margin of the game. 9.
Whenever AD is floating around the basket like he was there, you know if he gets the ball, he's going to go for the jam.
Bledsoe passes to Lopez. He dishes it to Middleton. Over LeBron. And Middleton, the bucket on the assist.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
That's to Davis. Over Giannis. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level. And his tonight has been high.
Lakers leading by 9 and pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Now we take a look at the 2K leaderboard to see who the best rebounders in the NBA have been over the last 10 games. Number 1, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
When it comes to rebounding, it's been a stupendous stretch for him. He's been using his body and strength so effectively.
The first one falls. Matthews, he's checked in for the Bucks. Pat Connaughton comes in for Kyle Korver. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for the Lakers. Avery Bradley comes in for Green. He hits both from the stripe.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
Shoots the three. That shot missing. So the Lakers will take it the other way.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Outside Bradley. James, right side. Stolen by Bledsoe. Now the Bucks moving it up. Here's the lob, and Kumbo throws past the lead slam.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, Kevin, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
James, the pass to Caruso. Davis kicks to LeBron. LeBron is doubled. And finished off by Anthony Davis.
Is Davis competing in the All-Star Slam Dunk contest? I give him a 48.
Bucks trail by 11. Just two. Antetokounmpo looking it over. And the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Bucks with some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Lopez. And it's Dante DiVincenzo for Eric Bledsoe. And the Lakers also making a switch. Caldwell Pope checked in. We've got 1:55 left here in the second. Williams trying to break free. And that one's good from Connaughton. And there's a minute 45 left in the second quarter. LeBron passes. Back to LeBron. The pass to Davis. 6 to shoot. LeBron James on the wing. Howard trying to free himself up. Second chance shot. And it's Davis laying it in. Davis has got the lead up to 11 now for the Lakers.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
To the inside. And Matthews with the basket on the assist by Antetokounmpo. Matthews has got 8 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now here's Bradley. Not a lot of room. No good on that one. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And here we go. Fast break. LeBron's got it. And they double up LeBron. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And here is Los Angeles now. It's Bradley on the wing. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. That's tipped. Passes it to Connaughton. Corner shot. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Giannis has got 3 assists tonight.
Moving it around. 8 of the last 10 coming off assists.
And it's Davis finishing it off.
And when AD takes off from the ground for alley-oops like this one, it really demoralizes the opponent.
And so it's Los Angeles in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Contavious Caldwell Pope. And Contavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important was that?
I mean, they're important, man. We got to keep them off the glass. We can't get them second shot, and we got our offensive rebounds as well. Get us a second chance at the basket. Just keep working hard.
Well, you made it work in the first half, KCP. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, can't tell you how much it means to us to have you back with us on the halftime show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. Means the world, doesn't it? Yes, sir. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. They did jump out to a lead in the opening period, but 4 points was the biggest it got. They really did some damage in the second quarter, and as things started clicking for them, they were able to get out to a 9-point lead by halftime. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what you think?
I'll tell you what, Anthony Davis. Every time you look at the stats, he's contributed in almost every category. Dominant inside, outside, on both ends. Love to watch this kid play.
And over to Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks?
Well, they're trailing in this game because they're shooting under 35%. Now, I've got to give a lot of credit to the defense, forcing the shooters off their spots and making them feel uncomfortable. But if someone takes something away from them, you have to be able to adapt. So they need a whole new game plan because right now they're in trouble.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And we've got a third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of them.
Yeah, there's not many guys defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot. So right now he's feasting.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Checking out the group for Frank Vogel to start the second half. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Green is out there with Bradley. And it's McGee in its center. And the officials call a traveling violation. Bucks trail by 9. Giannis drives in. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Davis.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Chris Middleton. On the trade for Anthony Davis, a risk for the Lakers, but they feel, Greg, that both sides will find an extension this offseason.
There is mutual interest from both sides. Lakers made the trade confident Davis would resign. A bit of a leap of faith, but the Lakers did everything they could to secure Davis long term.
First free throw is good.
When you talk to opposing coaches and how they scheme for LeBron James, the amazing thing is they talk about how he sees every facet of the game, not just what he needs to run, but how it is that he can make it difficult for opposing offenses.
And James drills them both. Bucks trail by 11. To the middle. Here's Bledsoe. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And Brent, when you watch Eric Bledsoe go to the rim, you just have to admire what an incredible finisher he is.
Well, Bledsoe, I think, has always relied on the fact that his physical stature, not in terms of his height at 6'1", but his width and strength allows him to go in there and be a bit of a bulldog, to get contact and to make things happen. So never has shied away from that.
The free throw drops for Eric Bledsoe. And since coming to the Bucks, Eric Bledsoe hasn't been asked to do nearly as much as he has in the past.
And for Bledsoe, that is a good thing, as he is best as a complementary player. Not scoring as much, but his decision-making and shot selection have vastly improved.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Just Eric Bledsoe, when he's in these games and you can see he's got hyper-focus, he can become a big, big problem. Athletic, plays both ends of the floor, and that power from him at the guard position is very unique.
Middleton inside the three-point line. Tries again. Here's Giannis. Hits the layup after the sweep pump fake to freeze the D. Antetokounmpo's got 7 points. Los Angeles leading by 7. Outside Brent. Pass to LeBron. Good D by Lopez.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge
that shot.
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Got a piece of it. Lopez with the steal. They get a hand on it. And here comes the break. McGee with it. Outguarded by Giannis. And he comes up with the deuce. He's got 12.
Yeah, just looking at this box score and wondering what Anthony Davis hasn't done. This guy's been on a roll since the tip.
Pass to Middleton. Over in the corner, onto Kumbo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Giannis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
It's getting scary out there to watch Giannis do what he do.
The drive by James. The shot, no good. Good team by Lopez.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Got it in the Laker lead. He's been cut down now to just 4 in the basket for Bledsoe.
Tough to match up with Eric Bledsoe. He's incredible at slicing up the D, especially using the bounce.
Los Angeles calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. Important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
A different look at Milwaukee. Ilyasova has checked in for Antetokounmpo. Korver comes in for Wesley Matthews. And it's Hill in for Eric Bledsoe. And then for Los Angeles, Markieff Morris is checked in for JaVale McGee. Kyle Kuzma comes in for James. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Avery Bradley.
That's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Hill against Davis. Hill left side. Middleton outside. 4 on the clock. On deep, and Davis sends it back.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And it's Green missing. And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. And there's the pass to Lopez. Over Morris. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Lakers leading by 4. Davis finds Rondo. And the wide open shot from Green. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got 3 assists now in this one. Hill passes to Middleton. Rondo against Hill. Floats one up. Good work defensively by Morris. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements.
When you give Anthony Davis those kind of looks, he's going to make you pay.
Here's Hill. There's the triple. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Lopez.
Their 3-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Rondo passes to Kuzma. Here's Davis. Over Ilyasova. And again, it's the Lakers.
6'10", quick off the floor. And Davis on the interior now doing damage.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Take a look at Anthony Davis in his frame and think about his rookie year coming in so thin and moved around a lot by bigger, stronger players in the post. No longer the case, as he's put on a ton of muscle to that frame and continues to grow in the strength area along with his confidence. That's helped him out a lot.
On the bunch with some changes. Marvin Williams is checked in for Lopez. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Kyle Korver. The Lakers also changing it up. Howard's checked in for Morris. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Danny Green. Here's Connaughton. And it's Williams throwing it down.
You're still possessing the athleticism. Williams is sensational at finding ways to throw it down.
From Pat Connaughton. And after just one season at Kentucky, the slight build of Davis was a concern in the NBA, and the question was, would his body hold up?
Well, he's answering the question to some degree, Kevin, knowing that it wasn't a one-year process to get stronger and to put on that kind of weight. That just comes with physical maturity. Anthony Davis doing a better job of avoiding places where he might get injured, expanding his game to the perimeter, and hopefully some of those things pay off for his longevity for his career.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Here's Howard. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting body on body.
Here's Kuzma. They get a bet. Davis. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for the Lakers.
You know, Anthony Davis is going to spend a lot of time at the free throw line most nights throughout the course of the season. And he's going to be pretty solid when he gets there.
And Ilyasova gives to Antetokounmpo. Dwight Howard pulls it in.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Caruso, the pass to Davis. Fires from the line. Buries the jump shot. Davis has got the lead up to 13 now for the Lakers.
I don't know how you contest AD's jump shot. I mean, look how tall he is and where he shoots it from. Nobody's bothering that.
To end the run, DiVincenzo can't hit it. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And that one drops. Caruso's got 10.
I don't think this is a conditioning issue, but they look like they've lost their legs here in the second half.
And Giannis gets it to go.
Giannis has grown in his physical stature, widening those shoulders, having more strength. These are the kind of plays that make all that hard work pay off.
Caldwell built outside. A three-pointer off the mark. Bucks trail by 13. DiVincenzo passes to Giannis.
Converting. Antetokounmpo going to work now. These types of shots are pretty much in his range.
Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for Los Angeles. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
As we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. They've got Antetokounmpo. He's out there with Ilyasova. Bledsoe is out there with Matthews. And it's DiVincenzo in the shooting guard position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
It's not just about stopping the offense. defense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed. And they're doing a nice job on the rebound.
Milwaukee making a switch. Lopez is checked in, and the Lakers also making a switch. Avery Brandt, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And so it's Matthews with it, bringing it up now for Milwaukee. 11-point game. Bucks passing it around. Lopez right side. Passes it to Antetokounmpo. Trying to get open is Lopez. And that's good from Antetokounmpo. On the assist from Lopez. Lopez has got 3 assists in the game. Bradley passes to LeBron. And it's Howard finishing it off.
I swear Dwight Howard plays with the timing is tremendous on those alley-oops.
Pass to Lopez for 3. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Here's LeBron. Pass to Caruso. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Tuesday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the New Orleans Pelicans. Then on Thursday, they'll be playing against Draymond Green and the Golden State Warriors.
And looking at the Grizzlies matchup, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top. And really, after that strong first half, he has been in quite the tailspin.
Antetokounmpo against Kuzma. That one's in there. The Lakers lose 9 on the basket from Antetokounmpo.
Oh boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
Now the pass to Caruso. Howard with it. He's covered by Matthews. A jump hook, and again it's the Lakers.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Here's Lopez. No good on the triple.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
On the wing, James. Down low. Here's Kuzma, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
This is when length becomes a massive, massive positive. What a shot block by Giannis.
That one goes. Counted. Giannis has got 15 points in just the second half. And the Lakers call time here. It wasn't too long ago, Brent, we were wondering what Giannis could do if he bulked up. Well, we don't have to wonder anymore.
Yeah, I don't think we need to wonder about an MVP in the league. The curious thing, Kevin, was last year after winning that award, Giannis coming out and talking about he's only at 60% of his potential. Can you imagine what's coming down the line if he realizes the other 40? He's something else.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Milwaukee. The Lakers also making some changes. JaVale McGee comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Green in for Alex Caruso. It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Frank Vogel talk to his team during the break. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Matthews, the rebound by the Lakers. Howard's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
Passes to Green. No shot. That's good on the jump shot.
Well, a classic streak shooter. Green is always a threat from the perimeter, and those points can punish you.
Lopez outside. 3 for Matthews. Drops in the tray.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Pass to Bradley. Howard with it. Back to
keeping the ball in his hands during the first half. He's had a bad case of the butterfingers here in the second.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Davis is checked in. Bucks trail by 8. Bledsoe outside. Wesley Matthews on the wing. Loads it up for Giannis. That one misses.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite.
Oh, the power!
Unreal. Never get tired of LeBron James in the air doing wonderful things.
Bounce pass from Bledsoe. The wide open look here for Lopez, and the Bucks miss again.
Yeah, it's been about the rebounding. Really, that's the dividing line in this game.
Outside Brent. This one for 3. No good on the shot. The Bucks go the other way with it. Middleton looking it over. Here's Lopez. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
Outside Brent. Outside Davis. And a miss there on the triple.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Yeah, you gotta like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
And they double up James. He feeds it to Davis. Goes up and leaves it easy. Davis has got 25 points.
Defense maybe got away with a foul there, but AD too good for their best efforts with that shot.
Bledsoe against Bradley. No good from Bledsoe. They can take their time on this possession.
It would be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
1:35 left in the fourth quarter. And James throws it down hard.
LeBron patient there, keeping the defense guessing, maybe mixing up their coverages on the back end. It's been very unpredictable in a pick-and-roll set.
And it's Giannis missing.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Loads it up for Davis. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop. And the Lakers lead by 14.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Lakers.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching any lucky breaks.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection
will now push it to a total of 44 games in the win column on the season.
And after dropping game 1 in this matchup, they managed to take the second of a 3-game series. No question, that's a morale booster.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Davis.
Well, the tone was set by him defensively tonight. Recorded a number of blocks, and that was a big difference maker, intimidating the other team.
And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Here's Bradley. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what we want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Hey, LeBron, congrats on the win. What do you think made the difference tonight?
Defense. We made our mark defensively. We understand that for the long term, we have to defend at a high level. We've been doing that.
It does start at that end, LeBron. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.